Hey Soul Garden, I'm Skip Jennings, your spiritual cheerleader, and welcome to another episode of The Urban Mystic. We're moving into Gemini, and Gemini is a great time. I love Gemini. I'm actually on a cusp on my birthday. It's like Gemini to Cancer, so I kind of still have that Gemini energy, but the truth be told, we're all dealing with Gemini consciousness. That's where the sun is. We're all under the same sun, so let's deal with it together. So we're talking about some real deep spiritual stuff that's going to help us to build our connection, our consciousness, our awareness to God, our awareness to our life. And Gemini, our consciousness around Gemini is about this. It's about our oneness. Now, we see the twins. Everyone go, oh, there's two different people up in there. We're going to talk about that later on, but we're going to kind of break down that little thing and tell you we are one. We are fully complete and one. There's not two Skips hanging out here. There's only one, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Also around this Gemini consciousness, we're going to talk about attitude, your attitude around things. And also, biggie here is releasing mind games. Releasing mind games. Because mind games, you've heard that saying, your mind can play tricks on you. Well, that's the mind games we're talking about. So here's our 5 keywords that we're going to talk about this week. And we're going to talk about blocks that's blocking us from being authentic. Our authentic selves, our true selves, our true power is in authenticity. So what's blocking us from being authentic? Well, the first one we're going to talk about is that duality synopsis. And what I think about this is that in the Gemini, people think, oh, that person has 2 different personalities, that person has 2 different things, or this person can switch in a moment, or whatever. What I truly believe is that we have different aspects of ourselves. And everyone does it. Everyone has different aspects. And I break it down in the spiritual realm as this. There is that spiritual consciousness and that human incarnation. We're dealing with that. We deal with being in our spiritual plane. We deal with that. We are working harder to expand that. But then there is the human condition where shit happens. It does. So it's the same thing. It is the same thing. It's not 2 separate things are happening. It is oneness. It's bringing that together in us. It's like I can walk in the clouds all day long, talk about God, talk about God, talk about God, but I'm still walking in the mud. It's 2 different aspects, but it's still oneness within Skip. All right, let's move on. We're talking about attitude. Your attitude is going to be a direct relation to what you manifest. And I always say this, I say this to my clients quite a bit. Gratitude is the attitude of manifestation. If you want to manifest a new life or a bigger job, whatever, change your attitude around your existing paradigm. If you can change how you see yourself, your attitude, and change that to gratitude, guess what? You're going to manifest your greatest life. Your attitude is connected to an energy because it's all about energy. You send the energy out, and what you radiate, guess what? You get back the same thing. So radiate a great attitude. Radiate a great gratitude for what you have. Change the attitude. Your next keyword we're going to talk about, my friends, is prejudice. And I'm not talking about anybody outside of yourself. Where are you prejudiced against yourself? What block is stopping you from being more authentic? What thing do you not like about yourself that you're always talking about? In my physical fitness training business, I have clients who walk around saying, I hate my hips. Well, if you hate your hips and you're prejudiced against your hips are never going to change. How about this? I hate my life. Or how about this? I hate this about myself. Or I don't like when I do this, or whatever. That is an energy of prejudice against yourself. You must learn to love yourself. Release the block and embrace the love for yourself. Your next one we're going to talk about is mind games. Mind games. Your mind can trip you up, and it does me all the time. I'll give you an example. I'm in a new relationship, and it's rocking. It's good. But my mind will tell me that, oh, that person's going to leave, or that person doesn't like me, or don't call, you've called too much. But my heart is saying, embrace the love. Embrace the joy. Embrace the vibration of loving. But my mind wants to say, well, he doesn't love me, or he doesn't like this, or this, or this, or this. Mind games. Shut off the mind, listen to the heart, and be in the vibration of the energy. Release those mind games. They do not serve you anymore. The last one is doubt. Stop doubting yourself. Doubt is not a part of your authentic self. Doubt and worry and fear. Those are the three things that stops us from being authentic. You can be confident. You can be joyous. You can celebrate yourself. But when you doubt yourself, that's not celebrating yourself. When you doubt and worry and being in fear and reveling in fear, it's stopping you from being your greatest, greatest, greatest expression of God. So here's your 7-day challenge. Your 7-day challenge is like this. I want you to observe yourself when you are playing mind games, when you're thinking things out too much, when your thinking is stopping you from really expressing God. That's the mind game I'm talking about. Now, when you observe this, don't go into judgment. Love yourself through it and say, oh, that's just a mind game. Okay, mind game, I can let you go because my true self wants to come out. Take time to love yourself through those mind games. Here's your affirmation. Are you ready? With energy, repeat after me. Just for today, I'm loving myself through the mind games. Say it one more time. Just for today, I am loving myself through the mind games. Well, we're on a big journey this month, you guys. Gemini is a lot of stuff that we got to deal with, but it's so worth it. And remember, anything that's good takes work. So do the spiritual work to manifest your greatest life. Remember, I can help you, so make sure you're a friend of mine. I send out daily affirmations, and I can repeat in emails to remind you of those daily affirmations in that daily blog. I'm a spiritual coach. Let me help you through some one-on-one stuff. I also do Reiki and massage therapy. So whatever you need, my friends, I'm here for you. And there are other practitioners here as well. So check us out. We're here to help you on your journey. So remember, you are here to be authentic. You're here to be in joy. You're here to be the greatest expression of God. Until next time, I'm Skip Jennings. So